How's it going, guys? It's Hui Qiang from Insadin, and today I am here to show you my Alfred deck. So this is the deck that I'm currently playing till the new legend deck comes out. And yeah, this is a rather fun deck, and I think you guys should try it out as well. So first we have 4 Luminous Light, King of Knights, Alfred Oath. His skill is Generation Break 2. He gains 2k for every rearguard. So it's like the old Alfred skill. His second skill is Counter Blast 1, Soul Blast 1, and discard a card. If you have a Swordsman of Light or Blaster unit in your soul, you can pay the cost to simply call up to 2 rearguards with Swordsman of Light or Blaster in the name, but they must be different grade. Yep. So he's useful in filling up your columns. So next we have the original Alfred, just 2 of Alfred. Yep. He can't be boosted, but he gains 2k for every rearguard, and you can Counter Blast 3 to superior call a grade 2 or below from your deck. So yeah. So next we have Alfred Exif. The reason why I play 2 Alfred Exifs because you will run through this deck pretty fast, so having Legion helps you to recycle your deck a little more and prevents you from decking out as fast. So he's good to have. So next we have 2 Blaster Blade Spirits. So when Blaster Blade Spirit is superior called, you can Counter Blast 1 to retire grade 2 or above on your opponent's field. So on the rear guard, when he gets attacked, he is automatically retired afterwards. So he's a good unit to write into as he has a 10k base and not a lot of cards can run over a grade 2 10k Vanguard like currently. So yeah. So now, next we have 1 Blaster Blade. So Blaster Blade, yeah. So he's used for Legion, and you can write into him to basically retire anything. So he is rather useful, but his cost is a little heavy, so yeah, that's the downside. So next we have 3 Ames. So he's a card that you superior call a lot with Alfred Oath, because he is a 11k attacker for when you have an Alfred Vanguard, and his second skill is when he does a successful attack, you can Counter Blast 1 to simply call a Blaster unit, and you can pay their cost for free. Like, you can use their ability for free. So when he hits, you can severe call a Blaster Blade, and you can retire a unit for free. So yeah, that's really useful, and you can use him for rush if you want to. So next we have 3 Bannon. So Bannon helps to fill up your field a lot quicker, so it's a rather useful card. Yeah. So next we have 3 Romus. He is a new Alfred support from the new set. Not really new, but yeah. So when he's superior called Generation Break 1, if you have an Alfred Vanguard, he gains 5k, and if he has his partner, which is this card, in the same column, he gains an additional 2k. So he is really useful when you strike into like Outmaul, the grade 4. So when you strike into Outmaul, you can superior call him. He can gain a 5k and an additional 5k from Outmaul. So yeah. So he can hit for a big numbers when you strike into Outmaul. So next we have 4 Unflipper Perfect Guards. So this deck does use quite a bit of Counter Blast, but it's really optional. In my opinion, it's optional to run Unflipper Perfect Guards, because you still will have like leftover Counter Blast after you do all your shenanigans. So yeah. So if you want a cheaper option, play like Hopekeeper. Yeah. for like in case you run out of stuff to call for Venom, you can call her and use her brave skill. So yeah, so you can substitute UPGs for her, yeah, if you want to. So next we have 3 Blaster Rapier. She is the unit that you will call into a lot using Alfred Oath, and she has the resist ability, so it can't. So yeah, Link Joker can't touch her. Yep. Okay. So next we have 3 Miron. When he's severe called, you can Soul Blast 1 to draw a card. So yeah. So Soul, it might be a problem in this deck, but yeah, you have ways to get around it a bit, yeah. So next we have Paris. She's like a strike folder, but instead of gaining 2 grades, she gains 1 if you have she gains 1 grade if you pay for strike and you have an Alfred Vanguard. Her second skill is if you use her to pay for strike, if you have Romus, which is the grade 2, this guy, on the field, you can superior call her to the rear guard and she gains 3k. Yeah. So she can potentially be a 10k booster, which is quite strong. So next here is the starter. We have this guy here. I forgot his name, but his face is rather creepy. Yeah. So he's a good starter to use because you can counter blast on to if you have a Alfred Vanguard, you can superior call a grade 2 or below Royal Paladin unit. Yeah. So he's a good starter to use. Next, we play 4 of these crits because its ability allows you to counter charge 2, which can be useful in when you are short of counter blast. Yeah. So next we play Flogger because you can use the ability when you have like your blaster units. Yeah. So this is rather useful. So next we have 4 Margal because Margal is like staple right now in Royal Paladin decks because it boosts your soul and it gives your rearguard a 3k for the turn. So yeah. And lastly we have 4 heal. So yeah, 1 foil heal from a tournament a while ago, like a pretty long time ago. Keith got a heal for a trigger pack and he got Elaine, so yeah, we traded. I think I kind of forgot. So next let's move on to the strike. So first we have 4 Holy Squire. So Holy Squire is like your boss of the deck. So for his ability, you can, when you strike him, you can unflip one of him, and he can unlock all of your rearguards, your lock cards, and he gains 2k, and all of your rearguards gain 2k, and he gains Generation Break 3. For every rearguard that you have, he gains 3k. So yeah, he's a very strong strike to strike into. So next we have 4 Upmaul because it's not a Royal Paladin deck without Upmaul strike. Upmaul is like staple for Royal Paladins right now because he helps you to fill up your column, your field, and he is like he helps you fill up your field, and if you run out of Holy Squires, he's a good card to strike into as well. So next we have 2 Same Blow Dragon. So he's a bit of like optional card. You don't have to run him if you don't have him, but he's a good card to strike into because he gains a lot of power and he gets +1 critical. So yeah, so for your rear guards, for depending on your rear guards. So yeah, he's quite a strong card to strike into. And so next we have one legit sword dragon, and you can make all of the jokes that you want about his name, but he's a really useful card. When you strike him, you can counter blast 1 if you have a Alfred or Blaster, is it? Sorry, Alfred Heart. You can superior call a swordsman of like, or Blaster grade 2 or below rear guard, and it gains 2k. So yeah. So next we run one Samuel, because you will fill up your field quite fast in this deck. And so, sorry, let me adjust the camera, totally not professional here. So you fill up your field quite fast, so if you really have like no options to strike into like early game, you can strike into him, you attack, and your columns will be filled like pretty much. When you strike right into grade 3, your columns will be filled. So when you strike into him, you can get a free damage if your opponent has 4 or less damage. So yeah, he's a nice rush card. And if you need to pay for G assist, so yeah, just use him. So moving on to the G Guardians, there is Laser Guard Dragon, which is when there is a grade 2 on the field, he gains 5k shield. And next we have the Dark Elemental, which basically protects one of your rear guard, and is very useful because in case when you run into like Kaigero and stuff. So yeah, it protects your rear guard and you do not have to waste so much of your counter blast just to fill up your columns. So lastly, the Metal Elemental. Yeah, because he's a strong shield, 25k shield for a cost of discarding 1. So yeah, he is good for protection. And here are some other options you can play. So you can remove, if you do not have where's the guy, Same Blow, you can substitute for two legit swords, because legit swords helps you fill up your field, and it's quite a good card to strike for first turn. Or you can run like Madhu, since you run like Alfred and the Legion Alfred. So in case of Blink Joker and you do not have Holy Squire, you can run him if you like, because he is a 16k base strike. So yeah, he can hit like for a stronger attack. So here is my Alfred deck, and in a few days the Blaster Legend deck will be coming out, so I might make some changes to this deck, but currently this deck is quite strong already. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will see you we will see you in the next video. So goodbye.